welcome back to The Sims 3. I say welcome back as in welcome back to the channel. We are doing the Not So Berri challenge, and we'll forget... Guess she doesn't like the window. We'll forget that, I started recording and forgot that my mute was mic'd. Yes, my mic was muted. But it's been a while, so excuse me while I stumble over words. But we're going to be doing the Not So Berri challenge in The Sims 3. Why Not So Berri? Because it's one of my personal favorites from The Sims 4, and I haven't done it for a long time. And I'm pretty much boycotting The Sims 4 at the moment, and I already own The Sims 3 and most of its packs, so we're just going to be using it. Stupid 10 days? Oh my god. Okay. We gotta get working then. We don't want an alchemy station, we want handiness. This devil. I'll ignore the mascot. But as for the rules, let me open up the rule list. If I can see past my mic little crochet thing. It's Caramon. He's blocking the way. But, you know, the rules for The Sims 4, I'm assuming, since you've found this video. Or maybe not. But in The Sims 3, the traits, aspiration, and rules are a little different. Traits, we've got vegetarian, eco-friendly, green thumb, angler, and lucky. This is the original set of rules by lilsimsie and alwayssimming. They're Sims 3 conversion rules. I was going to do the Not So Berri Plus, but then I found out it was just added rules and not added generations. So I may still work on that, just depending on how far we go. So the rules for this generation, we'll ignore that for now. We must master gardening, fishing, and handiness. We must master the scientist career and complete our aspiration, which is creature-robot crossbreeding, and have 3 good friends. So I suppose we could get to know the llama mascot. Let's chat. We may go to the future once the generation just to see how the descendants work. Let's check our needs.
Zelka Bwapna. Snarbro Paziv. Salachibana Chazubi Goople.
We're just gonna go and get a job instead of using the newspaper. Because the newspaper might not have the job we're looking for. That's medical career. I don't normally use Sunset Valley, so I'm not sure where everything is. Oh, here it is. Join the science career. We've got a tiny little house to start with. You know, just the basics. And then I shaved off a few thousand simoleons, so we don't have a whole bunch to start with, but you know, we've got the basics. So we're gonna follow Minh T, our founder. She is the founder of my original Not So Berri Sims 4 challenge. She always has been, with the exception of the time I was recording on the PlayStation, which that was Zircon, probably a relative of Minh T. But Minh T is like the Not So Berri sim that I've always had. So we just remade her in The Sims 3, and you know, we're starting from there. Let's go home so we can start working on our career. We're witch, I think. Yeah, we're witch. Just because that's one of my favorite occults / life states of, you know, The Sims 3. Because it's got a lot of pretty cool stuff, and really The Sims 4 too. Between Spellcaster and Fairy are my favorites. Since they fixed Fairy, some of the problems it had. But yeah, we are going to just play this on The Sims 3. We're not going to do Sims 4. Because The Sims 4 has been doing some really weird stuff lately. And I say weird, but I mean really, really weird stuff. Have any apples? Yeah, I have apples. We'll just plant some apples to get our gardening skills started. We have to get a fence for him before the full moon, because I don't want the zombies eating our apples. Which, I care about them less than some of the other gardening stuff, because we can always conjure apples. But, you know, we're just getting started, so we're gonna be doing different things to try and get our skills up. We're gonna get this skill up to 1. Logic. Discover a potion. I don't know if this potion does anything other than logic, but, you know, it's nice to have. We can also get the scientist station, you know, and just do more science stuff with Minh T as we go. Because we just need to work on gardening, fishing, and handiness. Mastering them anyways. We could work on other skills. So I'm not too worried. Right now anyways. I'm just gonna have her speed through. Oh! Hello. Yeah, go take a quick shower there, Minh T. There we go, now she's all clean. Serve dinner. Autumn salad. Because she is a vegetarian, so we gotta watch what kind of food we make. Which I think it automatically makes it vegetarian safe in The Sims 3, but I'm not entirely sure. No, it doesn't hurt to watch and see. You know, we probably should have got something fun. So, let me see what we got. Outdoor activities. We'll get her a soccer ball. Actually, no. Let's get the sunflower. You know, why not? And she can dance with the sunflower. That'll get her fun up. And it'll distract the zombies. So. Let's go to sleep and get ready for work the next day. She's got 13 hours until work starts. So we're gonna speed through as much as we can of the night. I have to slow down around 3 a.m. just because I have the NROS mods. And those, you know, just help keep the neighborhood clean of things that would bog it down at 3 a.m. So, yeah, we're gonna... Are you kidding me? No, no, no. That ain't happening. Burglar alarm. That's the first time I actually had a burglar since I've installed this game in the past year. We're gonna zoom out because that's really loud. You're going away, burglar. Nice try. Did he actually steal something? Nope. I can actually sell these, but I think we're gonna keep them as fertilizer. Let's eat some salad for breakfast. That sounds very appetizing. Take a quick shower. Clean up. Oh, raccoon. Nice. Let's meet our fellow scientists so we can start making some friends. Let's see, we should probably do something about the newspapers. Because we don't really use them. A bit closer. We'll pay bills when we get back. Let me open that back up. Judy Bunch. Nice. And head home. This bill's taken care of. Let's have lunch. Organic mac and cheese. You know, make a little something different than salad for a late lunch. We actually have a fire alarm in this house. It's just way underneath the cabinets. So I figured we should probably have both alarms. You know, that would be very handy, just in case, you know, something happens like the burglar. Dance. The raccoon is just making itself at home. Fun up. Let's clean up and then let's go fishing. Make the dishes. We'll pause while we zoom out and look for a place to go fishing. Place over here. Fishing spots are a little out of the way. But you know, pretty neat. Let's go this one. Stony Falls. We'll zoom in a little so we can watch Minh T fly to the fishing hole. Which this one I think might be the furthest one away, but it's got a more direct route. It's the fishing. You can actually get a pretty good picture of her. Oh, there's people back there. I just noticed. Ooh, there's things we can harvest. Let's stop fishing and harvest real quick. Bell peppers. gonna head home since it's full moon. Let's see, what did we get? Bell peppers, lettuce, and apples. That's not bad. I'm just gonna sit here and watch over the apples. I think because it's raining, the zombies won't really bother them. But, you know, there's still a chance. I heard one. Excuse me while I drink my coffee. It's late in the day, but I hadn't really recorded yet. Because I was really anxious to get back into recording. Yeah, it's like, I just hadn't done it for so long. I was like, am I gonna say the right things? And by right things, I mean, say what I mean. You know, I just hadn't done anything for a very long time. So, it just had me worried. In the garden when she gets back. We'll probably get Minh T a cat, because she usually has a cat. I just didn't give her a cat this time around. For some reason. I don't know why. Actually. I think I just started without it. But normally she has a cat named Penny Royal. But, you know, we'll adopt one. When we have enough money. Can I fertilize plants yet? No, I can't. But I can plant some stuff. Plant some more stuff. And I'm definitely gonna grow some peppermint. And we'll plant that. I think that was a coffee bean or something. And we have a while before the next full moon, so we should definitely have time to get a fence. And dispose of this. Because we didn't read it and it'd probably, you know, not do very much for us until it's, you know, rots. So, definitely not gonna keep that around. We should probably get to know these people a little more. Okay, so Susan is our boss. But we are gonna stop here for the day. Stop here for this recording. And we're just gonna leave off on Minh T sleeping. And in the next episode, we are going to go to work? Go to work. And then get to know our coworkers a little more. So, until next time, guys. See ya.